here, quick video about Alice Bailey, right? Now, if you know about this Alice Bailey, the word books philosophy and New Age and all this, right? And basically they predicted New Age was going to be 2025, right? The New Age is sort of great New Age of spiritual peace and enlightenment and all this, right? Now, so basically, So basically, 2025 was the prediction. Transformative event in Great General Assembly. Now, if you look at the stuff about Alice Bailey on YouTube or something like that, there's thousands of videos about Alice Bailey, right? Some saying like she was great, or others say like she was a Satanist and she was talking about bringing Satan in and all this, right? But as usual, right, the truth of what this is all about is like somewhere in the middle, right? And basically, this prophecy of 2025 is just again referring to basically multiculturalism. It's as simple as that. This is your new age, right? So you're in your new age now, right? And it's multiculturalism, mass immigration, right? As obviously typified by Indians, mainly Indians, right? Like that concept of there being Vashwa gurus, right? The Vashwa gurus, the world teachers. Now, how the hell them people can be world teachers? By walking around English streets and that. I don't know, but that's what it is. This is the new age. We're in it now. So like a lot of people, right? Like philosophical people, people in the philosophical societies and all that run the world, right? We're expecting this great event or something, right? And this is what it is, like a damn squib, just basically multiculturalism and loads of third world immigrants walking around on, European streets. That's it, It doesn't get more exciting than that, See, like on the other hand, you've got the idea where people are thinking this Alice Bailey was evil, right? And Satanist, communist conspiracy and all that, right? But essentially at the end of the day, right, there's going to be no great transformative event, and there's going to be no bringing Satan about into the world or anything like that, right? It's just multiculturalism is what you're going to get, right? So all of a sudden, obviously, third world is taking over Europe and the West. That's it. In a nutshell, like, there's no else to it. So obviously, people can look at it either way. Oh, this Alice Bailey was great or whatever, heralding in a new age of love and peace, right? Or this Alice Bailey was a Satanist, like bringing in evil. And, of course, it's neither one nor the other. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like I say, it coincides with multiculturalism. Obviously, all these, if they've been, they've basically been giving the multicultural stuff out to different people in different ways, right? So these type of people who was into this are coming from a different perspective, as if like the ones who were into Nazism or something like that, see? But it's all just different perspectives, on the same thing. This multiculturalism was always their plan, like, type of thing, and they just give different perspectives on it, As his name was T. Rube Bateman, Tommy Robinson, or Bateman Battyman, Battyman. And so obviously, Masonic. And but basically what this one was writing about was just a load of old guff, a load of old nonsense, because obviously we're in that period now, right? And there's no great events coming, but obviously you've got a UN General Assembly or something, and multicultural immigration, that's it, So if people were actually looking forward to some great event, I'm sure like a lot of people was across the world, course, they've been greatly disappointed, like, whether you were expecting Satan to come about or expecting something like good to come about, you're going to get neither. You're just going to get multicultural third world immigration. So obviously, the UN United Nations thing is the General Assembly or something, but the flag is actually quite interesting on that. As you see, again, in 1947, it was obviously, like I say, they've done that Nationalities Act in Britain in 48, and apparently it's centred on North Poor. Why would be centred on North Poor? See, the North Pole is the northernmost point on the earth, right? And I can think for that flag thing, like obviously it's like a target on the North Pole, right? Would basically be about the mass immigration to bring the ones from the other side across to the northerly direction, across to obviously the western lands. That's all I can think of what it would be. Basically, Europe would be the main target, destroy Europe and destroy the European race. That's what I would think that their flag would represent. Point of where the Earth's axis of rotation, this could possibly be the idea of rotating the European world into the third world, by obviously mass immigration again. Yes, could this be like in conjunction with the idea of global warming, right? So if they're targeting the North Pole idea, right, as it on the flag, global warming. Warm up the North Pole, the Arctic Circle area, right, with obviously mass immigration, like third world immigration. So again, like sort of rotating, changing one for the other, like, target is the North Pole, which would be not affecting Europe idea. So again, like, you're trying to put a broad target. So you sort of pinpoint your target for the North Pole. These countries are basically the most ones which are associated with white people, like white race. Again, you could be talking about target the white race, for elimination. That's what it could be there to me. So you're talking about warming up the North Pole, right? Sort of makes sense as a metaphor for European type white people, right? Warming it up, right? Because obviously meant to be cool and what have you, right? North Pole. You're talking about warming it up by obviously this third world immigration, where it's all obviously from the lands where it's all sunny. It's like, it's crazy. It's just you know what I mean? And obviously, this stuff's garbage, there's science behind it. Right? It seems just a metaphor for shipping off the third world over to the European nations that obviously destroy them, Crazy. Rules and targets, the target is on obviously, if you target something, to destroy it, right? Have your sort of Nordic peoples and the Scandinavian peoples, right? And most likely, these probably hate them type of thing, the probably wish to eradicate these particular type of peoples, Would be my guess on it, like. This could actually be the game, right, to move northwards, right, because obviously, Sweden's got a small bit of mass immigration, right, and they're starting it up here, right. It has got obviously not like what Britain's got, right. Iceland and Greenland and all that's barely got any, right? But they want, obviously they're trying to do it, right. And this could be why Britain is basically such an important strategic point for them, because obviously if you take Britain over and then these places are next, then they can extend the immigration, from the ones that are in Britain, type of thing, Of course, obviously a lot of the British people, actual British people, are descended off these type of peoples, in the first place. So that could be the whole plan, They're moving northwards, but obviously from their own third world areas, colonising up the the European places with third world immigrants, like. So it could be that could be the whole scheme of it, And of course, the skin tone, light, often pale, which is basically the one I wish to get rid of, like,